Hi, hello, welcome. I figured I could go ahead and do something fun for once instead of depressing with all the doom and gloom. So let's go ahead and talk about some dumb stuff I saw on Twitter. I think the remaining audience I have in the Has-Been community will know about the artist DaniDraws. They're one of the more popular artists in the fandom, and especially one of the more popular NSFW artists because of some of you goddamn degenerates. As with quite a few Has-Been Hotel artists, as I'm starting to notice recently, Danny really likes getting into a fair bit of drama. And one of the more notable examples that comes to mind is the time that she drew Octavia as part of a body pillow set. And when she was caught, what did she choose to do? She chose to double back while also downplaying her actions because she can't take any accountability for herself. I'm sorry for those who are uncomfortable with the Octavia pillow. It's safe for work for the Octavia fans. I just didn't want to leave her out, but my apologies. Yeah, no, safe for work or not, you know the undertones of a fucking body pillow images. You do not get to make excuses for drawing a canonically underage character in a sexual picture with adult characters who are either scantily clad or not wearing clothes at all. Fuck off. And it kind of gets worse when you learn that Danny enjoys shipping Luna, an adult, and Octavia, a 17-year-old, despite it being a morally fucked thing to do in the fandom. I think Luna is an adult, so I find shipping Octavia with her seems kinda iffy. Since Luna is a very young adult, and Via is very close to being an adult, there is no power imbalance, but I don't blame people for not shipping because of that. Yeah, it's so cute imagining her with a crush on Luna. Speaking of controversial takes, it's kinda difficult to ship Luna and Octavia without the fear of being rightfully judged. Go to hell. Anyways, today she got into another drama because these people don't know how to either touch grass, block people, or at the very least learn to stop talking so much shit. Guys, please don't try to tell me about not safe for work made by this person. They've been in this fandom since they were 16. I can't describe to you how fucking weird that is. I don't even know if they're an adult yet, but if some of you are following her, if she is, and she's making NSFW now, just know it's creepy as fuck. I don't like giving excuses for this behavior, but I just find it really weird. Like, there's obviously the immaturity factor, but some of the things she says sound spoon-fed. I just know she has people in her ear about certain things. Like, the thing is, if it was some random 18-year-old artist, fine, I guess it could be understandable. But knowing them, and you know all the stuff around them, they've been in this fandom for so long as a minor. Like, people who wait for minors to become adults just to follow and interact is just so creepy. Okay, so my thoughts on people making NSFW as soon as they turn 18 aside, it's pretty fucking stupid to get mad at an adult for making adult works. Like, yeah, they've been in the fandom since they were 16. So what? It's not like they were drawing that shit when they were a child, and if they were, I pray for their sake that it wasn't posted on Twitter, because if it was, and you can prove it, that'd be a different story. Plus, to my knowledge, there's really no proof that this person drew not safe for work of inappropriate things, like children or feral or anything like that, so I don't fucking understand the problem here. So, the person in question responds understandably, because Danny's talking shit with little to no evidence whatsoever. So apparently I haven't made it clear enough. Despite whatever Danny said, I was not groomed by anyone. I was an adult when I made those not safe work pieces and made them by my own choice. Stop trying to police what people post, and telling people I was groomed was toxic AF. Okay, so now that you've heard their side of the story, what do you think Danny decides to do now that she's been called out? Does she self-reflect? Does she apologize? No, she just defaults to fucking deflecting. To clarify, I was not telling people anything. This was me expressing concern. You shouldn't post tweets from people's private Twitter, by the way. Okay, is this gonna be like the Sasu shit, where people are gonna make excuses for shitty behavior because people posted screenshots of, quote, private discussions? Because here's the thing, it is gonna be a shock to a lot of you, I know. But if something being private doesn't excuse it in the slightest. In fact, it kind of makes it worse. Because you're talking shit behind a private account, which means you don't want people to find it. Innocent people don't hide behind private accounts to talk shit, and they don't hide behind the excuse that it was private either. They say it out in the open, like adults, and that's final. Also, last I checked, you were insinuating something about this person being groomed. You weren't expressing concern. You were saying that someone was spoon-feeding this stuff into their ear. Like, what the fuck do you expect people to think? So, yeah, that's pretty much it in regards to this, aside from the fact that Dani tried to cover her ass by saying, don't harass Piot, like that makes it any better. Saying this one last thing, but please don't harass this person or Cosmic about this. It was a simple misunderstanding I'm hoping all parties would understand. Like, good job saying it after the fact, motherfucker. Absolutely fucking wonderful. So, anyways, before I go ahead and let you fine people go back to touching grass, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that if you're out here trying to excuse or defend this behavior, you are doing a wonderful job at making sure you're dragged down with her for anything that happens. Because there's this very fun thing that happens when you try to excuse or cover up behavior like this. What's it called again? Oh yeah, it's called being an accessory to harassment. So yeah, don't harass people, kids. In fact, don't support people like Dani at all. Alright, now you guys can go. Have a lovely day and take care of yourselves this holiday season. I will see you all later.